Continuous 20 abs and core is up for today. So for continuous 20, y'all know the drill. We stay moving for 20 minutes. We get that time efficient workout in. Today we are focusing on abs and core. So all around, we're going to be hitting some glutes today. We're going to be hitting some deep abs. All the exercises I have up for today are body weight only, but if you do have a dumbbell sitting around, you can add that to the exercises, okay? I'll be doing that and I'll show you as we go through the exercises I have planned for today's workout. All these exercises are going to help you with so many things that you do during the day, functional movements, even just standing, having better posture, okay? So let's walk down those 5 exercises I have today. As always with continuous 20, 5 exercises, 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of an active recovery time where you're going to stay moving, and we go through all 5 of the exercises for 4 rounds, okay? All right, so first exercise I have up is a walkout to a crossbody knee in. So I'm going to be using weights for this one. Simulates picking up luggage or groceries off the floor, which is very functional. We use our abs for that. We're adding in that walkout and a knee in, okay? So I have the weights down here on the floor, right on the outside of my feet. I'm going to squat down to pick them up. Set them down, walk it out, and crossbody knee in, walk it back, heels on the floor, and then press up, okay? So you don't have to have the weights there. You'll just be squatting down, pressing up, coming back, and walking out. We use our abs, we use our core a lot when we're doing squats, okay? The second exercise is a lunge with a twist. So working our core, working our glutes, but also going to be working our stabilizers, our obliques, okay? So without the weight, I'm going to be lunging back the side with the leg that's back. I'm going to come up and twist with the knee in. Take it back, twist. If you're adding in the weight at the dumbbell, holding each side of the dumbbell, take it back, twist, take it back. So lots of stability here, lots of balance, having to use that core, all right? If you need to, on that, if you need to come and step up into it and then knee up, that's going to be your modification there for that one, okay? So with weights or without, and with that modification, you'll just be stepping up. So you're going to do that on each side. So that's exercise 2 and 3. And then the 4th exercise is what I call a bulldog. Haven't done these in a long time. If you've been with me for years, you remember the bulldog. So these are bulldog taps, okay? So coming down to the ground, you can start in plank and just walk it in to where your shins are floating off the ground, but knees are going to be right under your hips and palms are right under shoulders. From here, press into the ground and kind of lift that belly button in and up, and you're going to tap, 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 and tap without lifting the knees up. So you always want knees under hips, and you always want shins parallel to the ground, and you don't want to rotate either. So you want to stay right here and tap and tap. If that's going to be too hard for you, why don't you just go to your knees, and you can do shoulder taps from here. You can do shoulder taps if you want to do that, okay? Maybe add in a few bulldogs. You can come down and up, down and up. You can do that as well. Bulldogs, great exercise. We haven't done that one in a while. The last one is hip lifts, so working lower abs. So you can use your weight for this one. I like to use a weight for this one because I feel like it helps me to have a little more connection with my abs there. So how I'm going to use the weight with the hip lift is I'm going to be putting the weight up overhead. All right, and then I'm going to be coming up and peeling myself off the ground and taking my feet straight up overhead. It's almost like you're a piece of tape and you're peeling it off the ground. Peel one vertebrae at a time and then try to lift your hips up off the ground and your feet going straight up and stamping the ceiling, so not coming overhead this way. Lifting straight up. So if you're just getting those hips off the ground a little bit, that's fine. And you want to make sure too, when you lower your hips down, you're not just plopping to the ground, that you are controlling it on the way up and on the way down, okay? If you don't want to use the weight, that's fine. You can also put the weight behind you and hold on to it this way. That kind of makes it a little bit easier also to have something behind you. So either way, there is fine, okay? So abs and core. Abs are different than core, all right? Abs are here, core's all the way around to include glutes, and including abs with core is going to help you to have better posture. It's going to help you to do all kinds of functional things throughout the day, okay? So let's get started with this continuous 20. Ran down all 5 of the exercises quickly. I will coach you through all the exercises as we go through the workout and offer those modifications. All right. Make sure you have some space and have some dumbbells if you have them nearby, if you choose to use them. And this continuous 20 abs and core workout is going to begin in under 10 seconds. So we are beginning with that walkout. I've got my weights on either side of my feet. I'm going to squat down, pick up the weights first. Lift like I'm on a leg press machine, pushing that floor away. Walk it out, knee it in. Walk it back, heels on the ground in that low squat, and come up. So you can do it body weight too. You don't have to have the weights if you don't have them nearby. And up. You're just going to be doing a squat. So you're in that low squat, and just press up. Come down, so you're working on mobility there too. It's a great way to get things warmed up also. Up. You got 5 more seconds here. Make sure you come all the way back in that low squat here. Your heels are on the ground. Okay, now we just walk it out, tap it out, walk in place for 20 seconds. The next exercise is that lunge with a twist. So I'm just going to move my weights out of the way, get my other one here ready to go. We are working one side first, okay? So I am using a weight, taking it back, and knee up and twist. So it doesn't have to be fast, just nice and controlled, because it takes a lot of balance and stability, and we're really working abs and core. Okay, I've got my elbows in at my side, the weights up at my chest. Twisting that body, trying to get the opposite elbow over that knee. And we're also working that glute on the other side. Down and up. Less than 10 seconds. Woo! Front leg's on fire. So we're working that glute and that front leg, working that abs as we twist. So now we got to do the other side. Like I said, it's not fast. I want you to work on the stability and balance. Take it back with the other side and up. So if you're having trouble with balance, step that back leg out to the side a little bit, not directly straight behind you. And also focus on your breath, your breathing. You're more secure when you inhale. If you have problems here stabilizing, or up here, you're gonna hold the breath. That's gonna help you. And twist. Woo! Try to hold it there at the top if you can. And set that weight down. And shake it out. 4th exercise, we'll go to the bulldogs. So if bulldog is too challenging for you, you can do shoulder taps from a plank or from your knees, or you can do bulldogs and rest your feet on the knees on the ground, come back up. So coming into bulldog, I start in plank, I come in, knees right under hips, shoulders right over palms, shins parallel to the ground, and press into the ground. So we're on 3 points here. Press into the ground, feel that belly button lift. Tap and tap. Try to stay right here. Speed up your taps if you can, but don't rotate that body, and don't make those knees start coming back or down, okay? Knees right under hips. Press into the floor with that palm and feel that belly button lifting up. And come down, carefully come up. We haven't done that one in a while, but it's really great exercise for deep ab muscles there, okay? Hip lifts, final exercise in the round. So just your options, having the weight overhead, or you can have it behind you to hold onto for stability, but we are peeling ourselves off the ground. Peel, lift, and out. So we're not rocking and rolling, nice and controlled. So if it's a tiny lift off the ground, that's fine. You want those feet to stamp the ceiling. And you want to control that lowering portion of the movement. So you don't want your hips to just drop to the ground. You can have the weight behind your head. If that helps you to get a little higher. So you can rest your head if you want to do it this way. And up. And 3, 2, 1. And carefully come up. Back to moving. That completes 1 round. So 3 more to do. So really intentional and focused with your ab movements. They don't have to be fast. And focus on your breathing. So make sure you're breathing throughout the exercises and not holding your breath. All right, here we go. First exercise, squat down. Pick the weights up. Set them down. Walk it out to plank and knee it in. Take it all the way back on that low squat. Good for mobility here. Press the floor away from you. Very functional movement here. You need lots of core and ab muscles to do a nice controlled squat and pick heavy things up off the floor. Good for stabilizing, good for balance, good for posture in 3, 2, 1, and up. And walk it out. So while you might not sweat in this workout today, we're being very intentional and focused on how we're doing these exercises. All right, not just going through the motions today. All right, 5 more seconds of rest before we go into that lunge with a twist. And take it back. I have to remember what side I started on. And twist. Try to get down low in that lunge. Power up, twist, maybe hold it at the top for a second. Working on that stability in your core. That front leg's working the glute. So press through that front leg. Feel that connection with your foot into the floor. Try to get that knee up. Try to twist. Ooh, losing my balance. Probably because I'm talking through it. Like I said, using your breath and your breathing, controlling your breathing is going to help you stabilize, okay? All right, stay moving and just moving this aside. I'm going to turn to the side for this next one. So I want to go this way. I want to go this way. Sorry, got to remember which side I got to work. All right, so now my right foot is going to stay forward. So I'm down and twist. It's getting nice and low. And when I twist, I try to keep really good posture so I don't lean into the side or bending over, anything like that. So you want that front leg to be like a tree trunk when you come up. Nice and straight. And twist, turning that knee up. Twist that body to the side. And exhale. And hold it there. And back down. Less than 10 seconds. Like I said, you can step into it and then knee up if you need to. Woo. Especially as we get further into the workout, you start to fatigue. Using that little step up is going to help. All right, we're already on the 4th exercise of the 2nd round, so we're already almost halfway through the workout. So bulldog taps coming up. Go and make your way to the ground. Start in plank and then walk those knees right under your hips. Press into the ground and tap, 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 tap. You can go a little faster for this one if you want to, or really press. Each time you tap, you feel a little lift in that belly button. Make sure your shins are not coming off the ground. You stay parallel. So press, stabilize, bring that belly button in, up. Woo. Keep going. Got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lower down. So if those shins start to not be parallel with the ground, or you feel your knees not under your hips, work on form with that one. Press those palms into the ground. Feel that belly button go up, 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 okay? Hip lifts. Go and make your way to the ground. I'm going to put the weight behind me, something to hold on to, because I want to try to lift a little higher. So heel, lift, Take it out. Curl, uncurl with control. Challenge yourself to try to hold it and lower it down. So exhale all the air. Once you've exhaled all the air, you feel that belly button coming in. Then lower down. Woo, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And curl it up carefully. Walk it up. Back to the top for round 3. Walk it out. Halfway done with the workout. Getting the hang of the exercises and that good mind muscle connection. All right, back to the top. Squat it down. Lift those suitcases off the ground. Set them back down with control. Walk it out. Bring it in. All the way back. Good mobility here. And press it up. Take it out. Stand up nice and tall. So when you stand up, if you're using weights or even without weights, when you go to stand up, you're not rounding and doing this. We're working from a bottom up. 10 seconds to go. Up. And walk it out. Lunge with a twist. Whew, the lunge with a twist, probably the hardest one for today. So you realize how much control we need in our core, not just abs, all the way around. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Take it back and up. So if you need to do a little step up and then twist, that's fine too. If you can go right into it, that's going to be more of the challenge. Again, maybe exhale, hold it there for a sec. Need a lot of focus for this one, so I'm not going to talk as much. Less than 10 seconds, I had to peek at the clock. Woo! Control it on the way down too. So at the top, right before you go back in that lunge, don't let things get loose. All right, that's what I was doing, then I'd lose my balance. So you twist, keep it tight. Don't let things get loose, okay? Woo, okay, other side. How we prevent injuries too, learning to do these exercises regularly. All right, take it back and up. And twist. Woo. Tell you what helps too is if you power out of that lunge versus trying to do really slow. Power out of it and exhale and twist. Control. Up. Woo. You gotta step into it, that's fine. Especially as you get further in the workout. You start getting tired. Don't want to lose your balance. Woo, tough. Harder than it looks, right? All right, set that weight down. Bulldogs are next. I debated on putting in side plank leg lifts, but I opted for the bulldog because we haven't done it in a while. All right. Go and make it down to the ground and get into bulldog position. Knees right under your hips. Pressing the ground and you're curving your spine. So belly button's coming in and up. Like you're pushing yourself away from the floor. You're floating, hovering. We're not doing this either, okay? So shins stay parallel. Nice and stable. But you're lifting on 3 points and balancing on 3 points when you're lifting. Whew. Keep tapping. You start to do this, get those hips right over knees. You don't want to sit back on your heels. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and whew. Carefully come up. Walk it out. Hip flex. Curling and uncurling from the ground with control. Next exercise, lower abs. Working those lower abs with this one. All right, go make it down to the ground. I'm going to hold on to a weight behind me and quickly curl up, hold it, and back down. So feet are right over your eyes. You're not coming back like this. Okay, you're gonna work from those lower abs. So when you do that, do this. Yeah, it's really easy to get everything off the ground. Go straight up. You might just get a little bit off the ground, and that's okay. Maybe hold it at the top, exhale. Back down, so holding on to this weight will help you to hold it up there. And 3, 2, 1. Woo! Carefully come up to standing. Another great, that's a good one too. On the ground, sit up to stand. That's a good exercise for abs. Very functional. Okay, walkouts. Cross my knee in. We're at the top of round 4 already? Really? All right. Squat down, pick them up. It doesn't feel like we're on the last round. I think we just finished round 3. We did. So we've got less than 5 minutes to go today. All right. Walk it out. Nice plank. Butts out of the air. Take it all the way back. Working on mobility. You're all the way down here and press the floor away if you got those weights. Don't have the weight, you're just here, up, back down, walk it out. Doing everything with nice control and intention. Less than 10 seconds. Woo! And down, and up, and walk it out. All right, let's get through these lunges. Woo, these lunges with the twist. Really testing how strong your core is, testing that glute strength, testing your stability, testing your balance, and we get that from a strong core. All right, so take it back and twist. Like I said, if you need to step into it at this point of the workout, it's fine. That's fine, I have to. I'm gonna throw in a couple challenging ones and focus. So that standing leg should be like a tree trunk, nice and straight. Standing leg, there's no real bend in that knee. Woo. Woo. That's tough. Should be challenging. Focus. Woo. Focus, focus. Switch sides. I said we weren't going to sweat in this workout. I'm sweating. There's so much focus and control. I'm not even jumping around. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it back and twist. Woo! Like I said, power out of that lunge. That's going to help you to have stability at the top versus trying to do it slowly. And then really locking out that standing leg in a tree trunk. Nice and straight if you can. Squeeze and flex that glute and that standing leg. And twist. Woo. 10 more seconds here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it down. All right. 2 more exercises. Bulldog taps. If you're not feeling the bulldog, it's an exercise you can work on. All right. Start in the plank. Let's go ahead and come on down. Start in plank. You got to get those knees right under hips and shins parallel to the ground. Press in the floor. Lift that belly button in and out, and then stay here. So you shouldn't be doing this, right? And knees shouldn't be coming down. You shouldn't be sitting back. Stay right here. Each time you lift a hand off the ground, you should be pressing into the ground and feeling that belly button come in and up. Your knees are coming up. Get those shins parallel to the ground. Left and left. 10 seconds. Press and tap. Stay still, don't bounce. 3, 2, 1. You gotta come up before we go back down to the ground. Up and down, very functional movement. Using a lot of core strength. Trying to help you to do all these things we do throughout the day. Okay. Now, back down to the ground. Hold on to that weight. Overhead or behind you. I'm preferring behind me today. And up, lift, lower. hurl yourself off the ground, lift up, ooh, and lower with control. Send those legs out. Your hand up. If you're not coming off the ground a whole lot, don't let that get to you, all right? Even if you're just here a little bit, that's fine. Learn to hold yourself up there for a sec or two, and then slowly control that lowering portion. You got 3, 2, 1. Carefully come up. And we're gonna walk it out for the final 20 seconds. I really thought I wasn't gonna sweat today. Woo. All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you are done. All right, so if you're joining me today and you saw abs and core, this is probably a different exercises than you expected for an ab workout, okay? This part of our body, our core, it's what keeps us standing up, keeps us upright, helps us to walk, helps us to run, go upstairs, stay stabilized, pick heavy things up. And that's what these exercises today are helping you to be able to do. All right, so maybe ab exercises you didn't expect, and that's because we're working abs and core. You should always be working abs and core, okay? A lot of times you'll see folks putting workouts out there that say, abs, just working on abs, or a core workout. They'll say it's a core workout and they're only working on abs. All right, so abs and core are 2 different things. So if you see a core workout and they're only doing abs, it's not an abs and core workout. Hey, you got to work all the way around. Glutes, stabilizers, abs, all those things. All right, so I hope this workout was not only good for you physically and mentally, but that it's going to help you doing functional things throughout the day, help you be stronger, and help you to also reduce your chance of any injuries in what we do day in and day out. All right, I hope you like this continuous 20, and I'll see you for the next one.